Good morning, YouTube. It is 11:44 a.m. on October the 31st of 2019. It is Halloween, and I posted these pictures to my Facebook yesterday, late evening. And we've got some more details. I'm going to click into each picture. I really don't know what's going on in the background with these ships, but we're going to try to find out. And I'm still using my phone because I haven't got my setup yet. I'm trying to look here myself. Let's see if we can see. I don't know how well you all can see, but this is, there's another ship that came because there was only two that were right here by this sun. And I don't normally, I can't get rid of this one thing at the bottom of this screen. It's a white thing and it's popped up. And I just can't seem to get rid of it. Yeah, this is not too good of a picture for me to be able to zoom up on. Actually, I can't zoom up. That's very frustrating. If that white thing would go off my screen. But yeah, this is interesting. There's like something in the background of these ships. You can see yourself some gray back there. Like, I don't know what this is back here. But I have some other photos. If I can set this phone down. Now that thing has went away, so that is so great. Yeah, there's some kind of piping or something that's there in the background where these ships are. Let me zoom this out for you. Hello and good morning. It's still morning. I was wore out when I got home from work last night. But I slept till, oh my goodness, probably around 10:45. I've slept till 10:45 from 2 a.m., probably 2:15 a.m. to 10:45 because I'm so wore out at work. So let's see if we can get a view of it. This, I don't know why this shrank, but there are more ships that came. There was only two right here. Now there's one that is clearly visible. Yeah, so hello to everyone. Bom dia, hola, bonjour, allo. Oh my goodness, my laptop is, I got 24% remaining. I'm not going to be able to do this very long. Yeah, yeah, look at that. That is so interesting. It's like something, well, I don't understand what's back there, but we're going to get into some pictures where I just kept adjusting the exposure and stuff and the sharpness to see if there's anything else behind these ships. And there is something else in the background, and I just don't understand what's happening. Let's see if you all, if I gotta wait till the comments move on here. I had to hold steady. When I get my split screen, I'm not gonna have to worry about that. Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I'm just trying to see what is in the background of these. Look, and this is, I'm gonna set this down. I think this is faces here. I don't know if there's like big mechanical robotic faces or something. I really do think that this is somehow viewing the other dimension. Okay, look at this. This is pretty neat. This is the white outline of this ship, and there are things inside this ship, different colors. But look, there's something above. This is in the background of that picture we just looked at. I kept editing it. There's something up here, and I don't understand what it is. It's like more machinery or something. I don't know, and I can't really get a good view of it. But it's behind those ships. This is like super zooming up of it. Let me kind of make it like this. You see, look at this outline right here around this ship. I really don't know, and I don't know if I could even get these pictures again. But I know this is a very different view than what you're used to seeing. Let's look down here. Hello. And I can't really see the comments because I'm trying to zoom in on this, underneath this ship. You should not be able to zoom up on a picture and see things like this, but you should if if there's more to what than meets the eye. Yeah, look at this. This is the inside of one of those ships. Sorry about me filming this on my laptop, but that's all I got right now until something else happens. Let's see if we can zoom up on these. This right here is all on the inside of the ship. Look at these multicolored things. And I'm going to tell you something about the multicolored things. I know a lot of you have zoomed up on the night sky and stuff, and you've seen all this. If you've done a live photo, you've seen all this stuff like this wiggling around like gummy worms. Well, these are the colors, but I just don't understand how come they're inside these ships. Yeah, I just don't understand. But look, it's over top of it. I think this is the backdrop, and I can't get this really zoomed in right now, but it's like a gray cylinder cap or something up here surrounding on the top of this ship. Well, my goodness, I did not realize that was teeny tiny. That is not good, but this is a further down on that ship. This is what's on top of it in the background. There, let me see if I can like zoom up on this. Looks like there's a being right here, a brown-headed being, way right there on that ship. But this is as close as my phone can zoom up. The outline of that one of those ships that we were looking at. So let me zip it to the next page. Yeah, so this is I'm trying to shrink this screen down so we can see all these ships. This is what the ships look like in the background. Now see, these are clearly, you know, they stick out. These white ships, they stick out from the background that's back here. And I don't know if this is the backdrop is their dimension or what, but look at this and look what's inside. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes when I see the big white long ship cloud ships, there are beings in it, beings that fill it. And at a distance, you can see the face. Look at that, the outline right here. Kind of looks like one. Yeah. So that's a ship and that's a ship, and I don't know why they're multicolored, except the only correlation I can come up with is that when we take pictures of the night sky and you see all of that multicolors wiggling around, well, they're inside these ships and holding this shape. It's really mind-boggling. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, how did this come out like it came out? But it did. So that was like the close-up of it. And if you have a Facebook account, you can go to my Facebook. I'm public. I've been public since June of last year. To make my images, I've come a long way. We've come a long way since June of last year, but that's what those ships look like. And it's not normal. I don't think it's normal to see it. But they have distinct shapes inside here. Look at this. I can see the comments, but I can't read it because I'm in a dark room and I'm looking at the screen on my phone, trying to zoom in as much as possible on the ship so you all can see the inside of this right here. You can see, oh, here's a smaller ship right here. Now, there is a being in this smaller ship. People have seen these. I've seen these in some of my photos. People have seen these in the sky. They're white and they zip across the sky. And they've got like a brown top to them. And I think it's these beings that are flying around in these miniature ships. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't. But I think this is very strange looking to see. Look at this. The outline is like some white dots or something here on the outline of this ship, and then there's more to it. I could not bring out the darkness behind it any better than this. I mean, some people may be able to do some more extreme editing to try to bring out what is in the backdrop of this ship. Um, let me see if I can condition us. Yeah. So these are our rainbow colors inside these white ships. Now this is pretty neat. I thought, you know, when you can get the detail right here at the front of it, look at that. It's like it's notched out or something. And I really do think that might be a being up there in that ship, but we can't see it that well. Good morning. Yeah. And I haven't showed photos like this because, you know, I don't get photos like this. I just kept looking at a picture last night and kept editing to see what was behind it. And this is the gray cylinder-like cap, if anybody can bring that image out more. Yeah. And I think this is one of the reasons people say they can see faces in the sky. Well, there's like faces in these ships. Well, this is, it might be good stuff, but it's so strange to me. And I just don't know what to think about these being on the inside. How I even got to that. It's just so strange. It really is so strange how it even came about. I know this is going to be well, this is an extreme difference from just seeing the white ships themselves. It's quite colorful too. It really is. Well, yeah. It's like this is a corridor or something, an extension of the one ship. Let's see how much battery life's left on my laptop because I didn't plug it in. I've got 23% remaining. A person who has seen these since young, you often wonder why they are here. So we keep seeing the truth. Yeah. I didn't even know this extension existed. Look at that right there. Look like, you know, these are really prominent purple, whatever they are, on this. Yeah, oh, that was the end of the screen. So yeah, this isn't your normal picture that I share. So if this is your first time here thinking, what is she showing a picture of? Well, I just zoomed up on a few ships, and I kept trying to bring them out more, and this is what happened. I got all this stuff that came about. I don't know if they're going to wait for California or whatever, but you know, there's something definitely going on with California and those fires. I do not believe that they are accidental. I don't. And whenever we would have extreme droughts and stuff and tornadoes, I don't believe that that was accidental. I really don't, because I know there's technology out there. Look at this. What is their purpose of being inside this shape? So right now we're looking at a shape, and I don't know what their purpose is inside of there like this. And I don't know how it came out like this either. But I know it's pretty, it's quite interesting. it doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't make sense to me how you can have all this color right here in the background, and then when you get to the white ships, you've got this these multi-pastel colors. It doesn't make sense. And I'm wondering, I know there's people out there that it looks like people talking when I zoom in and look. Well, they probably are talking. Are they talking right now? Is that what you mean? Because I wouldn't be surprised, but I know this is the inside of one of these white ships that I zoomed up on. Now, I don't know if all the ships look like this because I've had some ships come into the picture that I hadn't seen before, and this is like one of them. Is this a new species? Is this something, is this a species that have always lived up in the sky? Look, I can see where people would see letters in the sky too, because I think this would have the capability, uh, look, it could be like a letter F. Oh my goodness, these things can wiggle. If you've looked at a live photo and taken a picture at night, you've seen these things in the backdrop. It's like looking at a TV that's went all fuzzy on you, the old tube TVs. When the signal gets lost, you got a bunch of static and stuff. Well, these could be electric. Who knows? What is in here? Yeah, one. Yeah, I do believe they are way, way more advanced than us. And you know, it's kind of sad when you look back at history and you see civilizations that completely vanish. You think, what on earth happened to those civilizations? There was no trace of them. Makes me wonder, did they get beamed up out of here, or what happened to them? Um, yeah, I know that over the years, thousands of years, civilizations build upon the ones that passed. They just keep building. Well, let me zoom out on this right here. Um, this is at the top of one of those ships. I'm at the end of that screen. Look at this. Look at this distinct shape right here. What if this is their world? Yeah, that is a strange shape to see on top of a ship. Yeah. Let me zoom up down here. Then we have it at the bottom too. Let me try to make that, well, this will have to autofocus on its own. Well, I do believe, I heard that, you know, let's look up here at this symbol, this shape. I heard that Earth is a classroom. That's one theory. It's a classroom, and all these other races got their ships parked above, and they're watching and observing. Yeah. You say that's a thing with horns? Well, I don't know about that, because at first glance, I think that might be what you're talking about. Well, I don't know what's going on with it. I really don't. Yeah, the faces are what you see before the ships. That makes sense. Reveal themselves. They are interested in what we are doing. And some guy found a real alien body in Peru. Watch third phase of the moon. Well, my my life doesn't really allow me much time to watch anything. I'm serious. I stay so busy all the time. And with this work schedule, it's a second shift, and Yeah, it takes a lot out of me, especially when I'm busy all night long. Yeah, but I think that's pretty neat. Look at that. Yeah. So we have this yellowish, well, I don't know if that's the true color, but all I know is the color is different. And these are inside these ships. Now this could be some type of a cloaking too. It really could. And I did. I posted these last night on my Facebook, and I thought, well, better get on the YouTube because I didn't have a way to post them to see, so you can see what they seen on there. This it's like a mysterious world that really was only seen through the eyes of a few, and now being seen through the eyes of many. We are not alone. Yeah, my brother and sisters, my family and friends, we are not alone. Well, I know people feel that some of these, like, I know there is a theory. There are some people who feel that these are evil. I am neutral at this point, totally neutral, until I feel it within my being. I am empathic, so I am neutral on that. Now, if I came face to face with these right in front of me, then I think I would be able to recognize a spirit that was like mine, and I'd be able to recognize a spirit that was not like mine. I would feel it deep within, because I think we are spirits inside this earthly vessel. Um, yeah, this is interesting to say the least. Um, you see them but need a better camera. Well, I just use my iPhone 8. I did buy a real expensive camera. I think it was a Nikon, whatever they are. And it had so many electronic features on it, and I'm not a person to want to mess with it, so I gave it to my son and daughter-in-law. It takes really good pictures if you got the time to try to figure it out, but you know, I don't want to mess with it. I do not want to mess with it. I tried to zoom up on that cylinder cap right there, but it wasn't too good of a zooming up on. Wow, see, look how little it is. This is how extreme the coloring got. I just kept trying to bring that out more, but I just really couldn't at all. Boom. I don't know if we started on this picture or not. This was all three of them in the sky. Just think, they look so tiny when we take pictures like this, but they are not tiny. They are enormous. Well, believe me, those aren't good. They're looking for vessels and bodies. Well, if they're looking for vessels and bodies, and there are people who vibrate on that energy, they're going to get their bodies. But I'm sorry, I'm not one of those beings, you know, and I don't think they have to be up in the sky to, I've said this before, we have spirits from other dimensions and stuff, beings, who have the capability of getting inside these human bodies and taking over people. So they don't just come from up here. They are on the earth, under the earth. They're all around. And you know, there are good spirits, good beings from other dimensions too. There are angels. There are good angels. There are bad angels. There are good people. There are bad peoples. And have you ever noticed if you're around someone who has a bad attitude, it doesn't take long before that bad attitude brings down the atmosphere and it rubs off on other people, and before they realize it, they're in a bad mood too, and they don't realize it. They don't even, yeah, it just spreads. But if you're around a person who's all happy and stuff, that happy energy, it is contagious and it spreads and it creates a positive atmosphere. But if you're around someone who's negative, uh, everyone knows this, that you will feel their energy and you will not want, you can't even stand to be around them. You just want to get away as fast as you can. So it doesn't just come from up here. It is on this earth in big time, big time. You can find it anywhere and everywhere you go. Um, but I'm not going to focus on that. Yeah, so this is the shape of this right here. Yeah. Salut? Yeah, it's pretty neat looking. I like to document this because that is what I'm here for. I'm documenting what's up in the sky. That's where I'm at in this period of my life. I didn't think I never even dreamed I'd be even doing anything like this. Never knew anything about this. But now I do. Um, yeah. Yeah, if you are a loving being, you can feel if a person is not loving. You can feel it. You can sense that spirit within them. You ever met somebody and automatically you realize, hey, I really like that person. I don't know why, but there's something about that person I really like. And you may never have met them at all. That is, in this life. Or people you may run into, I don't like them. I do not like them. You immediately recognize something about that person and you don't even know them, but you know within your spirit you don't like them. But guess what? You may have met them in another lifetime and you're in this lifetime. So, yeah, those things happen. Yeah, it's just, it was just, this was just trying to see if I could bring out anything else that was in these ships. And there was something, a lot of multicolored things. And here we are back at the beginning picture of these ships. That's what it looked like before I really edited the picture to see what was behind it. This is what we had right here. And I'm probably going to be ending this video at this point, but I just wanted to show you what was posted on my Facebook since I wasn't able to share the pictures with you. So yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and thank you for your comments on here, sharing your opinion, and you know you can share your opinion as long as you are not disrespectful to others' opinions. And please don't try to, please don't flood the comment section with your comments one right after the other so other people can't get in their comments. Because there are a lot of people who just like to, you know, see what other people say, but when you have someone dominating it just to do it, that's a different story. But I would encourage you to share your comments and do it in a very respectful way and allow others time to share their comments too. And no arguing at all. And I don't feel that on here, but it's just a little simple, friendly reminder. I want to keep everything positive and loving and peaceful because that's how I resonate within my being And that's how this YouTube channel and Facebook page is. It's about love and peace. It really is. Everything has to be presented in love. It has to be presented in love with positiveness, and not negativeness, because I don't like the negative energy. I don't. I like the loving energy. And I know a lot of other people do too. So I don't know why I got off on that, but I did. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening, rest of your day, and happy Halloween.